So you fix one thing and you get face another problem. Okay, finally we're situated. And waiting on one more screen. I got a few minutes. 3, 2, 1. Alright, there we go. We got all 3 screens now. So first and foremost, good afternoon. Hey, Miss Arnisha. How are the twins? Sincerely Yours, episode 10. And the topic will be about who takes care of your spirit when you are not able to take care of your own spirit. And the reason I thought of this, or this came to mind, is because we all have our ups and downs in life. And sometimes when we have these ups and downs, we don't always have somebody that we can turn to talk about our ups and downs with. And that can put a damper on your spirit. So in the acknowledgement and acceptance of that, like, who do you turn to help you when you can't help yourself? And if you don't have anyone in the flesh, like, who or what do you turn to when you don't have a humanly being to communicate with to help you through that problem in your life, that moment in your life? So, me personally, I tend to go to my grandmother and like my ancestors of who passed on. Hey, Miss Lynn. So with me going to them, it's like in prayer, of course. You ask God to help you get through your trials, your trials, your triumphs and tribulations, so you can like build yourself back up. So somebody or a being is supporting you. Maybe I shouldn't say being, but that's the whole gist of it. Is like who or what supports your spirit when you aren't able to support your own spirit. So I asked that question to see, like what do you turn to? Who do you turn to? Because we all need it. One of the things that I've come to realize with like turning to my ancestors and, just the spiritual realm in general is like all those questions that you ask of your ancestors or God, the supreme beings, whatever you want to relate it to, is, can you ask yourself those questions and can you answer those questions on your own? And a lot of times we don't think to ask ourselves those questions. A lot of times we can't even answer those questions, but we expect answers from other people when it comes to stuff like that. So I challenge you to ask yourself the same questions that you would put on to your ancestors, your friends, your family, your loved ones, and even God. Like, ask yourself those questions because you want an answer and you want help from them, but do you require any help from yourself? So that's part 1. Part 2 is don't expect a miracle to happen right away, and give yourself some time and some space with that. Like, just because you ask for help on the outside, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen magically like that at the snap of a finger. You have to allow time for it to manifest. And also, do yourself some good. Give yourself some time and give yourself some space to actually work and make yourself a little bit better than you were in the first place when you asked for help. There's one more part that I wanted to say, but it slipped my mind, and I should have wrote these things down as I was thinking about them and putting them together. Pardon him. He's sleeping halfway. Yeah, I won't be doing any cards or any readings. Last week I didn't put any links up on the live because I completely forgot and I fell asleep and someone had me busy. So I'm going to do my best to make sure I get that done today. If not today, it will definitely be up there tomorrow. that's another part that I wanted to mention. When you do get the help that you're asking for, give your ancestors, God, the spiritual realm, your loved ones here in the physical being, in the physical realm, give them time to, not give them time, but give them some acknowledgement. Show some gratitude. Hey, Miss Ebony, how are you? Show some gratitude for the things that they've helped you overcome and helped you get through. Even the people here, like I said, give them gratitude, show them some gratitude and some appreciation that you are thankful for them being around when you can't do anything for yourself. I swear I hate when I forget something that I really wanted to mention. I can't remember what else it was that I wanted to mention, but of course when I do, I will put it on here or in the blog. So I'm not sure if anyone has any questions, concerns, any ideas, anything they want to share. If you want to share something, please feel free to do so. If you have questions and you don't want to ask them on the thread, please feel free, hey Kendall, to inbox me, email me, text me, message me, whatever the case may be. However you're able to get in touch with me. But again, the question or the topic is, who takes care of your spirit when you are not able to take care of your own spirit? There was something else I wanted to say. As far as next week, I want to invite people to bring up topics. The floor is open for discussion. It's never closed to just what I want it to be about. Everybody has some say-so in this. So, yes, don't feel like that at all. I'm trying to invite some people so we can get some other people's opinions and views and perspectives. Keep this light out of his face. There we go. Let's see who else is on here. It's Sydney's birthday. I'm not going to bother her. I do want to say most of the times that we do have, we look for someone to help us in the spiritual realm. They are waiting for us to ask them to help them. The problem is that, like I said, we don't necessarily know what we want to ask them or what we need ourselves. So it's like, how can you ask somebody for help when you don't know what type of help you need? And you can't expect people to just know what type of help you want or need. Some people do, but again, you still should know what type of help you need and want in order for someone to help you. Other than that, it is what it is. They can only do what they're allowed to do and what they're capable and able to do. They're nothing more, nothing less. Well, they can do less, but it's still up to them. I got a few more minutes on here because I am cooking. So I don't want my food to burn. Hey, girl. Emily said that's when I come to you. I missed some comments on here. Yeah, typically you do come to me when that happens. Yes, baby Dojo. He won't leave me be. He's always undermine me. And I love him and I love that, but you got other family members. Go visit other people. Be in other people's arms and lap. Wow, that's crazy. So how was it for you? Like when you read in that and you was able to witness that. I want to see if I can add some people over here. I can't add nobody on YouTube. They don't give you that option. What is this? There we go. Who is on here that I can add? Boom. Boom. I wish I had a mouse that could connect to more than one computer. That would make my life so much easier. Let's do Jen. I'm going to scroll down over here. Ebony. Let's see. There we go. I'm just adding some people, y'all. The person I was looking for, I don't see their name. But anyways, yes. So how was that experience for you, Miss Jackie? Because I want to know. Comforting to know. I'm definitely going to ask for help when I need it. Yes. But do you know what kind of help that you need when you're getting ready to ask for it? You can't just be like, hey, I need your help. Okay, with what? Like, you know, that type of angle. Where are you going with this? Otherwise, they just going to be helping you do nothing. And you're going to be helping yourself do nothing. Let's see. I'm still thinking of what I wanted to mention as part of those things that you could do to help you through the process. Of course, journaling helps. Of course, like cleanliness helps because you know cleanliness is next to godliness. We already know that. And this is not just for religious purposes. This is for the spiritual realm, physical realm, whatever realm you want it to be a part of. Like cleanliness is next to godliness. How can you think or function with a cluttered mind? And some people work very well with clutter. And, you know, like they know where everything is. But when you're looking to release and receive, you gotta have some type of like detox in order to fill back up again. It can't all just be constantly coming in. Yes, be specific. Depends on what I have going on. Yes, it truly does. It definitely truly does. So here's my challenge for everyone then. Share something you do to help yourself when you need help from others, because to me that's the most important part. Like, you can't just ask other people for help and you're not doing anything to help yourself, because then it's like you got somebody else doing all the work for you. So are they helping you or are they helping themselves? Like, who's really growing here? Because it ain't you if you ain't doing nothing. So I Miss Joy, I saw you, I just didn't acknowledge it properly. I see you, Tara. So yes, if you can, share something that you do while your ancestors, God, the spiritual realm, or your loved ones in the physical realm is helping you. What are you doing for yourself during that time? That way, everybody has an idea, and you may be able to tune in or pick up on something that somebody else is doing that may be able to help you. Now, I know everybody's case isn't the same. Not everybody learns the same way. Not everybody teaches the same way. So whatever can help another person is great. That's what I wanted to remember. That's what I wanted to mention. Okay, so within asking for help for your own spirit, excuse me, it ain't always about the lesson. Sometimes it's about you learning the lesson. That's why I said, like, you know, are you learning? Are you helping? What are you doing to help yourself? Because if you're not doing anything to help yourself, you're not learning your lesson. You're going to constantly keep doing the same thing over and over and over, which is what we talked about last week. So that part matters tremendously. It's like a huge part of the spectrum. You can't ask for help in order to get somewhere. But then when you get somewhere, it's like, oh, how did I get here? Somebody else helped me. Now how can I help myself? Or how can I be a vehicle to help someone else? So there we go. I got it out. Hooray. Yay me. I got a few more minutes on here, y'all, and then I got to go because my chicken is cooking, my sweet potatoes is cooking, and yeah, some Brussels sprouts. I gotta go in a few minutes. I should have copied that before I put it up there. Maybe I could put my comments up here. I don't know. Next week's discussion is open, so I might pull a card. Yeah, I might. Full moon is coming up December 22nd in my location. I'm not sure where your guys' locations are, but in my location, the full moon will be visible December 22nd. The wondrous things of this full moon is it's going to be at 0 degrees. And with it being at 0 degrees, the greatness of that is most people think of zero as nothing. In this aspect, you want to think of 0 as completeness, whole. We made it. But this is a fresh starting point as well. So where can you, or what can you implement in order to kick off your calendar new year? And I say calendar new year because it's technically not the new year. The new year doesn't really come into play until spring. You can't celebrate newness while things are still dying or dead. So I want y'all to think about that too. And why is it in spring? Because in spring, everything blossoms and blooms. You get new flowers, you get new trees, leaves, and all of this greatness. So that's when the actual new year is. We're going by the Gregorian calendar year for 2019. So what can you do to implement your new year coming into play? Whatever you can do to implement your new year coming into play with this full moon, start now. Don't wait until the first of the year to start, because then you already have what is on the 22nd. So you will have like 9 days you ahead of the game, and typically it takes any human behavior 2 weeks to adjust to something new. That way, when the new year does roll over, you're not looking at not accomplishing any of your goals. And in the process of you preparing to get ready for the new year and starting your new routines or whatever it is that you want to do and implement into 2019, the things you want to see come into fruition or manifestation, let go of the things that happened this year. Don't hold on to them. Appreciate what you learned from them. You see their word keeps popping up. Appreciate what you learned from those things. And also, be grateful for where you are right here, right now, and where you will be on December 22nd, right there and at that moment. Be grateful for that, because that's going to give you the driving force to push you forward. That catapult, not catalyst. Catalyst is what sets you back. Catapult is what launches you forward. Yeah, that's that. And I'm over my time, so I love y'all. Look for the blog. I've been slacking on my blog, so I'm trying to get those caught up. But look for the blog. I might throw a surprise in there for something or someone. I don't know. Whatever is on my spirit to do so. I love you all. Tomorrow is Monday. Magical Monday. We don't do much on Mondays. I always implement what we do at the end of each video. That way everybody knows what's going on. Tuesdays is for men. Wednesdays is the word of the week. I haven't been on that, but I'm going to get back on there slowly but surely. Thursdays is for ladies, and Fridays, it used to be Freaky Friday, but I guess it's going to turn into Financial Friday, because we still doing the money pots, the money cauldron. And it's been very full. Like, it comes on time at the right time for whoever it is meant to come to. So that's my peace. That's my love. That's my light. And a smidget of my life. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I will talk to you next week. Closing these out.